Shingeki no Kyojin follows the story of Eren Yeager in an apocalyptic world where humanity finds itself on the brink of destruction, constantly under the threat of human-eating giants whose origin is shrouded in mystery. Set in a dark and gritty world filled with horror and violence, Eren and the other members of the elite Survey Corps fight what often seems like a hopeless battle against the seemingly endless titans. With parts of his memory fragmented, Eren discovers an unusual connection with the enemies of humanity and finds himself in a truly unique position to aid the Survey Corps in their struggle against the Titans. With Season 2 still many months away, we've put together a series of anime that are all similar in one way or another to the breakout anime sensation. Hopefully, these anime can help you pass some time until the next installment of the awesome Titan-slaying action is released. Unless you've been reading the manga, that is. In which case, keep those spoilers to yourself. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button for more videos daily. Number 1. Kotetsujo no Kabaneri. Why it's similar? The Kabane, zombies on steroids, are not all that dissimilar to the Titans, and both of these monsters' origins are similarly shrouded in mystery. The walled settlements in Kotetsujo no Kabaneri are similar to the walled territory in Attack on Titan. The main characters of both stories have a similar origin story and are intent on revenge. Plot summary. Steampunk Japan, yes, you heard that correctly, is beset by a strange and mysterious virus that turns its victims into the Kabane, zombie-like creatures that can only be killed when their steel-encased hearts are destroyed. No cure has been found, and most weapons and people are helpless against the growing swarms of Kabane. Ikoma, a lowly steamsmith with great aspirations, dreams of one day cleansing the world of Kabane. Why you should watch it? Steampunk meets Japan meets zombies. Is that not enough reason? But in all seriousness though, it makes a pretty enjoyable but short viewing. Number 2. Ajin. Why it's similar? Dark and gritty modern era world filled with action, violence, and a range of characters falling across the moral spectrum. Main character, like Eren Yeager, discovers he has strange powers and struggles to come to terms with them. Oh, and he has to do this in secret while eluding the government who is trying to capture him. The origin of the Ajin and how one becomes an Ajin is also unknown. Plot summary. Ajin are hunted and feared, labeled as the single greatest threat to humankind. Kei Nagai, a diligent high school student whose only aim in life had been to become a doctor, unintentionally discovers his true identity as one of these immortal beings. Desperately fleeing for his life after his discovery, he is thrown into the global spotlight as he is hunted down for capture. Why you should watch it? Like Attack on Titan, the characters are all complex with interesting personalities and moral alignments. Main character Kei is a strange kid with a seriously sociopathic way of thinking, which is both frustrating and fascinating to watch develop. Ajin has a pretty tense atmosphere as the story pushes forward at a fast and suspenseful pace that makes it hard to stop watching once you start. Number 3. High School of the Dead. Why it's similar? Similarly focused on humanity's struggle to survive, but in a zombie apocalypse. Filled with action and gore, you aren't really sure who might die next. A small team of high school students try to survive against the odds and make it through what is left of Tokyo. Plot summary. The zombie apocalypse happened so fast, no one knew what had even happened before it was too late. With the world thrown into chaos, things quickly turned pretty grim. Takeshi, Rei, Saiko, Kota, Saya, and Shizuka, the school nurse, manage to find their way out of what is left of their school. Together, they need to work to find a way to survive in what is left of the world. Why you should watch it? If you like zombies, then that should be reason enough. High School of the Dead features lots of blood and destruction to keep you entertained, and hosts a handful of interesting characters, each dealing with their own troubled past. Oh, and there is an abundance of panty shots, boob bouncing, and a harem vibe with the main character Takeshi, if you're into that kind of thing. Number 4. Sidonai no Kishi. Why it's similar? Once again, humanity fights for its very existence, but this time in space. Massive spaceships are humanity's last remaining sanctuaries, and they aren't at all unlike the walled territories in Attack on Titan. A small squad of soldiers fight to hold off humanity's impending doom. Plot summary. Earth is gone. destroyed by aliens. Humanity is struggling for survival and fleeing across the galaxy. An unlikely hero, outcast from the rest of humanity, living in the bowels of what is left of their society, is unwittingly thrown into the middle of events he doesn't understand. Before long, Tanikaze finds himself among the ranks of humanity's last defenders, desperately trying to prevent their extinction at the hands of the Gauna. Why you should watch it. So, being featured highly on MAL's top 15 best anime boobs isn't reason enough for you? Knights of Sidonia tells a pretty cool underdog story, which is well in line with what Attack on Titan is, and the hero, like Eren, is a lot more than he seems. Number 5. Blue Gender. Why it's similar? Humans aren't at the top of the food chain anymore, having been replaced by the Blue, an extraterrestrial race of massive bug-like creatures. Forced from planet Earth, they now live in Second Earth, a space station heavily guarded against the Blue. Main characters and soldiers fighting for humanity's survival, all infected with B cells, a mysterious disease. Plot summary. Cryogenically frozen for 22 years, Yuji Kaido is awoken to learn that Earth has been overrun by the Blue and the last remnants of his species live in space. On a mission to recover the last of the sleepers like Yuji, task force have been sent out to awaken the survivors and to try to bring them back to Second Earth to help try to take back their planet. Why you should watch it? Like Attack on Titan, there are a lot of moral questions brought up, which helps to add some interesting substance to the awesome action and gore. If you enjoyed Starship Troopers, then this is a series that will be easy to get into. There's a lot more depth to this anime than the premise and somewhat underwhelming animation, so don't write it off without giving it a go. Number 6. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Why it's similar? Humanity is trapped in small underground settlements, forced below by the Beastmen. While the Beastmen aren't quite as monstrous as the Titans, they're pretty big jerks. Origin of the enemy? Unknown. Mecha replaces the Titans for combat. Plot summary. Assaulting what was left of humanity in their Gundam. Oops. Gunman. The Beastmen have really done a number on humanity. The unlikely trio of Simon, Kamina, and Yoko Littner fight an uphill battle to take back their planet and to uncover the mysteries surrounding their planet's past. Why you should watch it? For one, this series is a riot with plenty of laughs and action. It also has a bunch of big twists that can really get you involved in the storyline. While comparatively fewer characters than Attack on Titan, each of the main characters has a lot of depth, and the level of attention to characters' development is truly admirable. Number 7. Hellsing Ultimate. Why it's similar? Vampires and zombies replace Titans as the enemy to humanity. The good guys use vampires to fight the bad vampires, kind of like how Eren is used to fight the Titans. Over the course of the series, the stakes are constantly raised until the fate of the entire world stands in the balance. Crazy, bloody, and gory like Attack on Titan. Plot summary. The Hellsing organization is one of a few organizations around the world that is pitted against the dark vampiric forces that threaten humanity. Headed by Integra Fairbrook Ringgates Hellsing, she commands an army of elite trained troops, and her trump card, the vampire Alucard, whatever you do, don't read his name backwards, is a force to be reckoned with. Why you should watch it? Vampires are cool already, but Hellsing Ultimate really takes the concept to a whole other level. If you enjoy gratuitous violence and gore, then this series will help you get your fill. Also, it poses a lot of interesting questions about the differences between good and evil. Female character Sarah's Victoria is both adorable and a total badass, and Integra is a stone-cold fox. Number 8. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Why it's similar? The Elric brothers' story starts off with the tragic loss of their mother, not unlike how Eren's journey begins. The two main characters stumble across a series of hidden secrets, plots, and movements that threaten the very world. Like Attack on Titan, this series plays a lot of importance on characters and the moral choices they have to make. Plot summary. In an effort to save their mother, the Elric brothers attempt a forbidden alchemic transmutation and pay a horrendous price for their actions. The two brothers cling to life but manage to pull through. They set out to journey to try and restore their bodies, joining the army as they search for the Philosopher's Stone, a source of power that can help them to overcome the ultimate rule of alchemy, the law of equivalent exchange. Why you should watch it? Awesome characters, great action, intellectually engaging, FMA has it all. Often considered one of the best anime of all time, it isn't a surprise to see how highly it is ranked on MAL. Filled with well-written twists and turns, FMA will have you laughing, crying, and running through a dozen other emotions.